So, another story time. 3, 4 nights ago, I think, I slept the wrong way, bro. I was trying to sleep in a stiff way so I wouldn't hurt my head any further. I was too animated while laughing and basically lunged my head backward, and then from a very sudden movement, and my head hurts, right? And then so I slept in a stiff way to accommodate for that, and it was not. When I woke up, I could tell, like, yo, that's crazy. But the stiffness, like, most of it's gone, I think, but it's definitely not as loose as the side. Thing is with this, it wasn't just a neck stiffness. It's affected obviously my shoulder, but then my left side of my face. My eye was bulging out a little bit. Granted, I was sleeping on this side, so I could have like pulled something all together. Like probably shouldn't have done that. But if you guys know your range, and you saw the video of him explaining what he sees in one of his eyes because of an incident, you'll know that he described a wavy. I was washing something in the sun. I wasn't even in the sun. I was dang it, a fly. Dang it. Fly. Dang it. Okay. I personally wasn't even in the sun when this happened. I was washing something. Mind you, I took a morning walk this morning, okay? It was fun. I was like covering my face the whole time, but I was fine. And then I come back inside. Y'all know when you're outside and then you go back inside, your eyes have to adjust. My eyes, I can tell it was so sensitive because this eye was fine. This eye was fine. Dang, bro. This eye feels like stiff, like caving, yo. I come back inside. This eye's fine. This eye, I can see like wavy in the corner of my eye, bro. Not only that, I can see like the POV of an eyeball. Y'all know if you have CapCut, whatever editing app, I see the outline of an eye. Like, this is like a wide screen, like, you feel me? I see the outline of it. I think it was yesterday when I went to urgent care. Told them about the whole thing, told them about my head, told them about how I don't know if it's connected. Doctor, at the end of the, granted, I didn't put in like the patient's whatever the heck summary of what's happening about, well, I did talk about my eye, bro. Anyways, the doctor said, well, I don't see any bulging. You'll just have to ask an eye doctor for that. Like, he was dismissive the whole entire time. I, thankfully though, coming to God, coming to our Father, understanding his character, wanting to be more like his character, slow to anger. I was like, okay, yeah. Out of all the things he said, eye doctor is what I put up, or not put up, but eye doctor is what I picked up. And I came home and I was like, you know what, I am glad that he like debunked my fears, I guess, but he was very dismissive. And then this happened. I see the waves in the corner of my eye. Ow, bro. made an appointment with an eye doctor. Eye doctors that specialize in surgical things and all these things. Well, they can diagnose, they can provide treatment, all that stuff. Just gotta hear back from them. I don't know, bro. Who knew like a sleeping posture? Who knew, bro? But this isn't like a sad tip. I know that God got me, obviously. God blessed me with a vision that's so exciting, and I'm gonna live it no matter what. And not only that, but I noticed how like it's been feeling like it's one thing after the other. First it was, and it still kind of is, but I experienced an acid reflux. First of all, it was anxiety, and then an acid reflux, where like it messed up my stomach bad, bro. So I couldn't digest things, bro. I'm still kind of experiencing that now. Sorry for that spit. And then the head, and then now the eye, like, bro. But this is all the more reason to be like, yeah, God got me. I literally have this book. I have this book, a Bible study workbook for women on letting go of fear and anxiety. I have this book. It's the page I'm on right now, I'm really sitting with is
Regardez, c'est zébouille ou manger ou bien des fruits? Qui doit manger?
boiled.
Zébouille? Ok.
Man, I cannot. I don't even want to say I can't wait till I get my own space, bro. I can't. I had my own space. Not really, I'm gonna be honest, not really. But I know that once I do get my own space, I'm gonna miss it, so. But anyways, I sought the Lord, and He answered me and delivered me from all of my fears. All my fears, there you go. Psalms 34, verse 4. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. Psalms 34, 18. He rescues those. He rescues those whose spirits are crushed. Same. Psalms chapter 34, verse 18. Boast in the Lord. I kind of paraphrased, or like took a chunk. Psalms chapter 34, verse 2. I sought the Lord, and He heard me and delivered me from all my fears. Turn away from evil and do good. Search for peace and work to maintain it. Psalms 34, verse 14. This is all the more, the reason I brought this up, it's so hard. I literally had a talk this morning. I was vlogging and explaining how I understand that God gave me this vision, bro. This big thing. And so I know it's gonna be all right in the grand scheme of things, but in the season I'm in right now, bro, it's one of those things where we all think about the triumphs. If you're starting to stream like me, I'm thinking about the, you know what I'm saying? Starting a business, I'm thinking about the, you know what I'm saying? But we never think about this part of things, the lows, the scary lows. Understandably so. But anyways, I don't want to sulk. I just want to express myself. So let's write this book. Oh shoot. It's basically called Confinement. I think it's gonna be called that. But low key, the story's kind of moving, obviously, like moving in an interesting direction right now. All that I'm experiencing while I'm writing this book will also be in the book, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But let's see. I'm just gonna express myself, bro. Like I have to express myself. I have to express myself. I have to. Like I'm seeing it, bro. Like I can't keep it all in at all. I remember when Ray went through all that he went through with his eye. I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't even watch the video because I just couldn't imagine that pain. So weird, bro. I can't lie and say that it's not scary. I will never lie and say it's not scary. I don't know where I put this nigga. Maybe I put it here. I don't know where I put it. So I'm just gonna... Wow, bro. It's not even confinement, it's just... What is it? What is it? What is it, bro? Okay. Okay. Let's talk about it. What am I feeling right now in this moment? I don't even want to write a story per se. I just want to express myself. I am the story. I'm not even trying to make an edit or something. Like I quite literally am the story. Maybe I shouldn't express this online. I would say I'm getting tired, but no, it's actually, it's not comical. In a way, it's relieving. God is showing me I'm only in so much control. And what I'm experiencing can't be held by my 126-pound body. I have to trust him. I have to trust in him. I have to confide in friends, in family. I have to watch iCarly. Okay, I'll just explain it here. I do feel like I'm being humbled. I don't know if that's the thing. As I'm reading the Bible, I don't know if I don't know. I know that God disciplines, right? I don't know though. I don't think he causes harm, right? I think I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't feel like harm was done to me, per se. Okay. I think this is teaching me to trust him. Because, like I just said, like I wrote, things I'm experiencing, bro. And you guys will know the full extent when in this book, bro. it's just not enough for my human body to handle. And so I'm being put in a position where, hey, like, trust me. God is saying, Father is saying, trust me, confide in me, talk to me, cry to me. Because it's not going to do you any good. It hasn't done me any good. I've lost like 4 pounds. Like, no matter, like, I wasn't big. So that's big, like 4 pounds is like. God, I trust you. I do. I've also taken this as an opportunity to watch iCarly, to watch Sam and Cat, to just relax, to laugh, bro. Because honestly, my only source of laughter and enjoyment was other people. I love being around other people, and I was around myself out of obligation. I wasn't really having fun all the time. And so this season, bro, man, it's forced me to have fun. Actually, seriously, don't be too hard on life. Like, don't, like, if I was talking to someone and they told me, yeah, I'm watching iCarly as a grown, like, bro, see, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have been harsh, like, bro, take your life serious, game. Enjoy your life is what I'm getting from this. Trust God, literally. He can handle it. He can handle it. I was taught to just, anytime I share anything emotional with my dad, my mom even, like, they just don't understand. They're Caribbean, they don't understand. They're just like, oh, here's an external remedy for this internal thing. What are you talking about, bro? If you ate, blah, 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 if you, like, bro, what, bro? What are you talking about, bro? What exactly, how does that correlate? Oh, man. It's not smart. The lamp's right here. But, yes, this chapter, I don't know, I feel like, not pressure to, like, entertain in a way, because this is also a video, but it doesn't matter. Let's go. Too serious. Tell me a year ago that I'd be watching Sam and Cat for not because, tell me a year ago that I'd be watching Sam and Cat not because they're bringing it back, but life, I had to, but I have to enjoy myself. Happiness isn't the option. That's true though, like, I did learn that happiness, smiling. Okay. No. No. I did learn that happiness isn't optional. It's not a thing you can put off at all. Like, it's just not something you can put off, bro. Because your body holds depression, it holds anxiety, it literally reacts to anxiety. That's a fight or flight thing, right? That activates when there's a threat. So if I perceive something as a threat, and that something lives in my head, and that something activates my fight or flight whenever I think about it. Like, it's free reign. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whereas back in the day, cavemen and stuff, that fight or flight is only activated when they perceive something to be a threat. It's limited. That experience, that fight or flight, that, okay, body, go into non-digestive mode because eating's just not important right now. The amount of times that's your body goes into that process is limited to the amount of times you're threatened, if that makes sense. So if the threat lives in my mind, then I'm pretty much threatened all the time. And then my body is just like, we're still under attack. And so I'm eating and nothing's going down, like, bro. And so I'm back on the fiber medicine, the fiber pills. And it's not a fiber issue. It's not that I'm not eating greens, it's just my body's not relaxed. Like, bro. And this is not so, you know what, I don't care. Because I do need a space to say all of this. I do need a space to say all of this. This is exactly why I wanted to start this. So that we all can have a space to just say all of this. This is too much for, I won't even say that. Because I do have a close friend where I shared a lot of emotional things with. But it's like, everyone has their own things. In sharing with her, I shared with her something very huge at a time where she's also experiencing something very huge. So it's like, damn, where do I go here? Like, where do I go next type thing? If it's not here, therapy, then even then it's like, they'll refer you to resources and such, which is fine, because I thought, it's fine, but then I thought you were the resource that I went out of my way to go and get, but a lot has happened, bro. And in the beginning, I'm still thankful and grateful I am, but now I'm just questioning, like, okay, is the point of this to really trust you, God? I was supposed to be in Spain around this time, study abroad. I got accepted. The financial, you know what I'm saying? The financial aid hit. Everything was fine except for the visa application. That was the bumpiest part. It's the documents that were the bumpiest part. The fine print. See, when you're like, okay, doing like school stuff or whatever, like, you can make mistakes. I don't know, like, you can afford to be sloppy, I think. Or at least, like, I've been sloppy with like school documents and didn't have any repercussions for it, so I never like tightened up on stuff like that. But this is a situation where it's like country to country affairs, like background checks, like serious stuff, visa stuff, like you can't play around with it. And then there was a very short time frame. I didn't get the visa in time, bro. And not only that, I did give up. I wouldn't say I gave up. It just, the whole experience was more draining than fulfilling. Honestly. Let's say I got the visa, I landed in Spain, then what? Okay, I'm in Spain, finally there, a day before classes start. Spanish, like, I don't speak Spanish, which is fine. I was gonna learn, but let me at least get 3 days in before I start classes. Okay, things are delayed now, background check is delayed, okay. So, okay, the soonest I'd be there is like 3 days in, maybe 2 weeks in, maybe. I don't know. But not gonna lie, bro, this experience, bro, because now that the visa fell through pretty much, I've just said, you know what, man, F it. Because if this was a trip to Italy, I would have done all the paperwork. But even then, like, I don't like how it feels restrictive anyways. Like, the school's strict schedule, but in another country, like, I don't like that. I like freedom, personally. But, yeah, I just knew that, okay, if this was Italy, though, I would have done all this. I would have read the fine print. I would have asked. I would have cared enough to ask. I would have waited. I would have just, every step of the way would have been fulfilling, like, wind on my back, let's get it, let's go. But this process was more tiring. I'm tired, bro. I win one battle, that battle doesn't even excite me anymore, like, feel me? And so I stayed in the hood. Imagine this, bro. Growing up with a father that's like, oh, look at these, oh, look what they're doing with their lives, ew. So I learned to be vigilant and be like, oh, okay, don't do this, don't do that, don't hang out with this person, don't do it. Okay, cool. I finally get to a school, a great university, bro. I'm talking to friends, like, they know I don't really like going back home, because what's at home for me? Truthfully, what's at home? That's like propelling me, making me happy, like, what's at home? Visa fell through, and the very home that I'm telling people, are like, bro, it's the hood, bro, I'm good off that, bro, it doesn't align with me, bro, it's the very place I was at, I'm at, not even I was at, but yeah, for the semester, very dark times, man. I will admit, because now that I'm speaking this stuff out loud, like, yes, it was very dark, quite literally. Like, this is how the room looked most days, but even then it was even darker than this. Seriously. Like, quite literally. Like, but anyways. I'm gonna look out for this email, bro. I'm gonna look out for this email for this eye doctor, because this, like, it's bad, bro. Oh, my phone, I'm streaming off of, okay. I want to write, but, like, I'm gonna write offline, you feel me? Honestly, bro, the only thing that can make me better, or make me feel better, is fulfilling my purpose. Writing the stories that I want to write. Writing the stories that I see and see in other people. And I just admire in other people. I empathize with other people, bro. Just writing those stories, bro. Representing some parties that don't want to say certain things or don't know how to say certain things. Saying it for them in a way. Not for them, but, you know, just having them look into a mirror and finally be like, yes, finally, someone gets it. Finally, I'm not judged or casted out because I feel this way. Oh well, bro, I'm human, you know? That's the only thing that'll make me feel better, pretty much. It's fulfillment. Because everything else is just cheap. Very, very cheap. I'm tired, bro. I want food. I'm gonna try to digest some things. Trying to take a walk inside the crib and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was just an update on my eye. I don't have memory on my camera. Can't find the mic for my other. I don't think I have storage on my phone, so it's like I have to put it here. It has to be here. But yeah, I hope you're having a blessed day. I'm gonna read my Bible as well. Let's go. Everything that God wants for me is what I want. So let's do it. Let's do it.